What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mikey G. Again, welcome back out to the website www.officialmikeyg.com. So I'm coming at y'all today with some news that I had obviously shared earlier today about a video discussing my departure with Ritmo Records. I'm coming to tell you guys, exactly what happened, so you don't see all the other side of the hate mail and the people that are going to be smashing and hating, and that's how it goes when things like this go down. But I'm here to expose the truth and get it out while I still have the opportunity to do so. So having said that, the reason that I'm leaving Ritmo Records is for obviously a number of reasons. The most important reason was when I hooked back up with Danny this round. It was more of a, I want you to come to Ritmo Records as part of my team, as part of, I want you to be a vice president of A&R, and I want you to do this and that. Meaning he wanted me involved in actually signing artists to the label, trying to get them to sign their contracts, offering them the deals, which, with a clear conscience and a clear heart, man, I couldn't do that because toying with somebody's dreams, you start toying with somebody's dreams, you're gonna make or break that person before they even have the chance to do something and be something. Like for example, and I'm gonna tell you guys the true grit about what goes on behind the doors of record labels, whether they be corporate or independent. This is exactly what happens, and you're seeing it more nowadays with the independent record labels because they're working with very limited money. So what I was to do was sign an artist or a band, and it was based on telling them, okay, I can offer you distribution, I can offer you digital distribution, which you get the download cards to hand out to your fans, where they can go to the website, and download your music for free, put in, the card number, things like that. I can offer you, posters, I can offer you promotion, and the biggest thing that's tried to play on is I can offer you the credibility of the name of my record label. Well, the reason why record labels this day and age are not doing as good as they were back in the day is because back then artists didn't want to learn the industry. All they wanted to do was focus on their music, do their music, and let somebody else handle all the business end, which was good to a point. But now artists are getting smart because when you're going that route and there's numerous people standing in between you and your money, you want to know where your money's going. So having offered these artists the deals, with distribution, promotion, posters, etc., etc., I need you as an artist to put up the first $2,000 to start your package with the record label. And once your $2,000 is put up, then we'll start to press your product for distribution, etc., etc. The first $2,000 that is made is going to go to the record label. All the money made after that is going to go to the artist, with the exception of the record labels anywhere from 20 to 35 to 40%. And again, I mean, if an artist is capable of making this money on his own, getting his own distribution, doing his own promotion, he doesn't need the people standing in between him and his money, taking bite out of his money, when he can do this all on his own. And if you know the resources and you know the routes you have to go to get this done, you don't need a record label. The record label should be the last thing on your mind. Collaborations with big artists should be the last thing on your mind when you're trying to get your career started. I mean, that's the mistake people make, is, oh, I want that collaboration with 50 Cent, with Eminem, with Daddy Yankee, and this and that. That's all good. You do want to get those collaborations and you do want those features, but you want to establish yourself first as an artist, because if you don't have a name, at least in street credibility, if you're not even known in the streets, and you pull 10 grand out of your pocket to pay for a collaboration with 50 Cent, when that collaboration's done and all is said and done, he records his part, he is not having nothing else to do with that track, because to him, You're nobody. You have not made a name yet, so he's not going to spend his time pushing that product because it's not going to benefit his career. All you did was give him 10,000 bucks to give him a little bit of pocket change to spend for the next week. I mean, these people are on a level of, financial stability that most are going to fight to achieve in their whole lifetime. So just focus on doing you and doing you by yourself. Make it happen for yourself. You can do this. Any artist can do it. If you don't have the faith in your product, nobody else is going to have the faith in your product for you. If you can't sell your own product to the public and to your fans, you can't expect somebody else to do that for you. Your product and your name and your credibility is only as credible as you make it. I can't make you any more credible than your music's going to make you. So you need to do this on your own. Don't fall into the cycle of signing these bogus contracts with record labels that are going to offer you the world and not even be able to as much as deliver you a single city. Because that's what exactly what happens these days. I mean, it's shisty, but it's the truth. It's a sad truth. And I couldn't sit back do this to artists knowing that I've done everything I've done myself. I've never had a record deal that done anything for me. I did everything myself. I had a Grammy nomination I did myself. 3 TTMA nominations I did myself. One top 3 TTMA nomination that I did by myself. And I had nobody other than my band when I was with my band to help me do this. And on my solo career to do it myself. Don't fall in the cycle where other people are going to be dipping into your money, trying to make an image out of you that is not you, trying to feed you, the lies and play on your dreams. And in the end, when things don't work out, you get so devastated you give up. And when you give up, you lose your hope. You lose your faith in the market. You lose your faith in people in the industry. And it shouldn't even be like that. The only thing you need to worry about in the industry and in making anything happen is your music and a distributor and a publicist. If you can find a distributor to distribute your music for you, that's key. That's number one key in the industry, is getting a distributor. If you have a solid product and your music is without a doubt fire, any distributor, whether it be commercial, whether it be digital or independent, is going to take no hesitation in distributing your product, because he knows without a shadow of a doubt he is going to be able to make money off your product. That is the only person you should worry about getting into your money, because money makes the industry go round. When you make money, people around you are going to have to make the same money. They're going to have to make money off your money, plain and simple. You can't be greedy like that, and expect to do all of it by yourself. If you have a solid product, like I said, any distributor is going to jump at the chance to distribute your music. And you need a publicist, somebody who's smart, somebody who's good with words, someone who knows how to get the attention of the public to read about you, to learn about you, to leave the public in suspense and want to learn more about you. And if your publicist, I'm sorry, can keep that suspense, it's going to keep the people coming back and coming back and coming back, because little by little, you're just giving them little pieces and little pieces, and they keep coming and coming and coming. So, in a nutshell, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate mail because of this video, and people are going to be pissed off at me, and, Ritmo Records is probably going to come at me because I'm doing this, but like I said, I can't myself sit back with a clear conscience and do this, because it's not right. It's not right for me to sit here and feed off your dreams and sell you the world, but not deliver you, like I said, not even a single city. I mean, I can't sit there with a clear conscience and do that, because karma's ugly. Karma's really ugly. And if I do that to you, knowing good and well that I want to make my career happen and I want to make my music happen, what's going to happen to me? Somebody's going to come back and do that to me. And chances are, karma, like I said, is ugly. It's going to make me vulnerable to think that somebody is going to offer me the world and make all this stuff happen for me. I get caught up in the cycle and I get burned. and I can't do that to y'all. So that is the reason why I left Ritmo Records. I mean, it's nothing personal. Everybody has their own way of life, their own way of doing business, to each his own. I wish Danny and all of his staff, nothing but luck and success in what he does. And I hope that everything he does can be righteous and everything he does can be successful for him and his artists, because everybody deserves to be successful. But me, on the other hand, I don't need a label to do this. I don't need the whole corporate mess and the whole corporate mix up and entourage and all this stuff. All I need to make my music happen is myself, plain and simple, myself. And I'm going to make this happen. And I mean, y'all know I've been running with Fuji for years now. It's been 5 years I've been running with Fuji, and he's one of the most righteous cats I have ever met in my life. I mean, this guy, he's got so much credibility up in New York and in the East Coast and Puerto Rico, and with everything he's done for me, he's never asked me for a single penny, and he's never asked me for anything in return. And the reason he hasn't ever asked me for anything is because of the fact that he knows where my heart's at with him, and he knows where my mind is at, and it's a mutual friendship. It's not just a give and give or a take and take. We give and take to each other. He helps me in ways, I help him in different ways, and that's what's made our friendship and our business relationship so successful, is because we came to each other pure-hearted. We came to each other on a real note, knowing that this is all I can do for you. You can either take it and run with it, or tell me to kick rocks. It's your choice. So, having said that, I mean, that's where I stand today. And, thinking back on my relationship with Fuji in the business is another reason that made me sever my ties with Ritmo Records, man. I see how me and Fuji have been successful in knowing that we have done dirty to nobody, and that's just the way it's got to be. It's got to be righteous. You have to be righteous, because it is only by the grace of God that you're going to do anything with your music and be successful about it. Anything in life and be successful about it is being righteous and having faith in God and faith in yourself. So, all you artists out there, all you bands out there, people out there, as angry as a lot of people may be at me for telling you this, don't get suckered into signing bogus contracts with record labels that are going to feed you the world and tell you this and that, because it's all a fraud. It's all a fraud. You can do it by yourself. If you have faith in your own music, you're going to do it by yourself. So do it and get it done. And having said that, before I leave, I did link up with a producer from Tempe, Arizona, and he's from Tambora Records International. And this man, he's the kind of people I want to run with. He's very righteous, man. He's upfront. He knows what he's about. He knows what his artists are about, and he's going to put in more for his artists than 90% of the corporate record labels out there that would put in for artists in the likes of Daddy Yankee. I mean, those are the kind of people you need. Somebody that's in it for the love of the game, not for the love of the money. So, to you, all the staff at Tambora Records International, thank you for your help. Thank you for your faith in me and pushing me, and your faith in Fuji and working with us on a production level, helping us to bring unique sounds, to bring sounds that are going to separate us, separate myself from the norm in the market. And like I said, just do it on your own. You can do it. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in God. Anything is possible. And to all my fans out there, all my friends, all my family, I love you guys, and I would be absolutely nothing without y'all. And your faith in me, your support is definitely not going to go unnoticed. So you all have a good day, and I will be back eventually with another video, I'm sure. And no matter what hate mail you hear, or hate mail you see about me, just disregard it, because people are going to be pissed off because I'm exposing the truth. And that's exactly what it is. It's truth. But you guys have a good one, and peace out.